Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we got a banger of a video for you guys. We're going to be talking about how these AI agents are coming on chain, what is happening, the forecast, and a particular country actually testing for billions of AI agents as of right now. So let's get into it. So Raoul Pal actually put out this video not too long ago. Billions of new participants are about to flood the economy and none of them are humans. We're building agents for every job you can name. One reads your emails and another books your travel. One has a budget and invest into crypto. One negotiate payments on your behalf. Coinbase, Swede, Google, Anthropic, everyone is racing to build them and the rails they run on. Now, this is where things get a little crazy. The forecast is staggering. 80 agents for every human alive. And there's 9 billion of us on Earth. You do the math. That's an entire second economy stacked on top of ours, running at a speed no human system was ever built to match. Most of it is invisible. You won't feel it coming. You'll wake up one day and there it is, running the world. Now, when you guys just read that and it's coming from Raoul Pal, you probably like, okay, whatever. But this thing is truly serious right now. Everyone is building for AI agents. How many times have I told you guys the future of trading, the future of how you interact with the internet will be with an AI agent, right? This is happening faster than most people actually realize. And it's even crazier when you see China is building, well, not building, they actually have developed something they called a light society to simulate 1 billion AI characters. They are essentially building a new society, testing out the society with 1 billion AI agents. All these AI agents have their own like, personalities and things that they actually do in the space. And this thing gets very Black Mirror-ish. Just looking into this article here, trust games at civilizational scale, right? The researcher ran 2 flagship experiments to demonstrate light society's capability. The first was a series of trust games, a classic setup from behavioral economics where participants decide how much money to spend to a stranger, knowing the stranger can either reciprocate or pocket the cash. This across a billion node network reveals patterns of cooperation or defection that simply can't emerge in similar simulations, right? The second experiment focused on opinion diffusion, essentially modeling how ideas, beliefs, and sentiment propagate through massive social networks. The original source material explicitly notes that the light society can be used to test methods of influencing public opinion. Now, the integration of large language models into agent-based simulations is a relatively recent development. LLMs powered agents can engage in nuanced decision-making, adapt to novel situations, and produce emergent behaviors. Earlier, LLM-based social simulations topped out at roughly 10 million agents before the compute cost became prohibitive. Now, compute is getting cheaper, and this is going to make it so we can actually test with billions of agents now, right? Light society architectural choices, particularly the surrogate model approach, effectively broke through the ceiling by 2 orders of a magnitude. So if you can see the testing happening right now, and this is just the early stages of it, imagine how things is going to look within a year. Humans will be rounding errors on the internet. According to Cloudflare's forecast, bot traffic will exceed human traffic by a factor of 1,000 within 5 years. Now, this guy is talking about Elon Musk post, where Elon even says AI agentic internet traffic will obviously vastly exceed human usage. Not close at all. Right now, this is what everyone's talking about, and people are really starting to build with it. So this guy highlights how AI agents will pretty much need crypto and how crypto will fit into this whole narrative here, right? And crypto fits into this perfectly because agents need internet native payment rails. Crypto is internet money pretty much, right? They are building everything for the internet. Micropayments, programmable wallets, stablecoin, 24/7 settlement, right? Think about it. We just saw Robinhood start to move into 24-hour settlement, and they are also building for agents. We're going to show you that in just a second here, right? So, and no human sitting there approving every transaction at checkout, right? For once, blockchain rails aren't just another alternative to existing payment rails. They're serving a new kind of customer the old financial rails were never designed for, right? So blockchain, now people are starting to realize blockchain is pretty much going to be for the AI agents. They're going to be using this more than we are. And like I said, Robinhood is even showing you that people are building for this. Soon your AI agent won't have to wait for your funds to settle. Starting this week, this was August 12th, starting this week, you'll be able to switch your Agentic account from cash to limited margin and trade with unsettled funds from sales. So this makes it so your AI agents can actually trade faster on Robinhood, right? Robinhood is already positioned for this. Coinbase is positioned for this with X402 and things like that, right? Sui is looking to build for AI agents as well. So you guys do the math. Within a year, 2 years, we're going to have a lot of agents on chain. These guys are going to be transacting on our behalf. They're going to be doing a lot of different things for us. Now, I did ask Asai to highlight some AI agents and AI agent infrastructure it likes, right? So before we get into that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. Comment what you guys think down below and why you guys are down here. You guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask, how does that Patreon group work? As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers of plays, and you guys can see the post up here as well. But not only that, you don't just get a solid community, you actually get access to the best crypto intelligence platform, central intelligence platform out there, called the AltcoinchasersHQ, right? You guys can see the post. This post shows you everything that you will be getting inside this HQ here. You can watch the video. I'll leave the video in the cards up top. And if you guys want to sign up via Patreon, you guys can use Asai 2026 to get 40% off your first month to test out the group, see if it's for you guys. Pretty much just get all the experience you guys need for the entire vertical. Now, let's say you just want to test out the HQ, see the benefits of it. You guys can go ahead and come onto the website, and you can see you will get a full day free trial of the entire HQ, test out all the tools, see why it is beneficial to you to use, right? So links for all that will be in the description down below. Let's continue on with the video here. So Asai gave me its top 3 AI agents and AI agent infrastructure overall. First, it said virtuals. The meta trade on AI agents, you know, they have over 200 plus agents deployed, $8 billion in DEX volume generated, paved the way for AI XBT, Luna, and the entire tokenized agent category. Revenue generating agents with real wallets, right, through ERC 6551, not just vibes. This is multi-chain expansion from Base to Solana to Ethereum mainnet. They're also on Robinhood as well. Gives the narrative optionality, right? Robotics expansion flagged for Q1 of 2026 is already here right now. So this is also building into that as well. Then next, you also have bittensor Tau, right? You guys already know about this. This is the infrastructure bet with BTC like tokenomics. It's the cleanest supply model in AI crypto. No VC unlock overhang, no dilution surprise. Subnets are actually producing inference work, down 74% from its all-time highs, which sounds scary, but the network has been shipping through the entire drawdown, having adds a structural tailwind. Next is Kite AI. We will look at all of these independently in just a second here. I just wanted to cover everything for you guys. This is an under discussed one, building the actual payment infrastructure for AI agents, sub 100 millisecond latency, right? X402 protocol compatible, $33 million in a Series A from PayPal Ventures, Coinbase Ventures, and General Catalyst. Testnet showed 546 million agent calls and 4 million users before mainnet. Institutional backing for AI agent economy thesis is real. Now, it gave me the honorable mentions: FET, which is ASI Alliance, right? Then you have VVV. We already pretty much bullish on that. Tokenized compute with real revenue and buyback and burns. Eric Voorhees built it, right? It's a small cap with higher conviction for the right thesis. Then it said Banker, right? Self-sustaining AI agent infrastructure on Base, tiny but shipping. Now, Banker, we already talked about Banker in a live stream on Saturday. If you guys aren't in the live streams, you guys should be tuning in every Saturday from like 3:30 to like 5 or so. That's when we pretty much go live. You guys should be tuning in. We discuss everything. But Banker pretty much launched another launchpad on Robinhood, but they kind of said it's 2 different products. Not the same thing. People weren't happy about Banker pretty much doing another token, so that's a whole nother discussion. So when you go look into virtuals here, 55 cents, $368 million market cap. It seems like this 50s have always been like the pretty much the floor. It hasn't really gone too much lower than 50. If it did, you can see here whenever we get down here, 50, 60, 52, it has held up around that 50-cent range and it hasn't fallen below that. So people are holding virtual bags tightly as of right now. Crazy thing is, no one is talking about Base, but almost 50% of all agentic transactions on Base runs through virtuals. That is a crazy amount. They pretty much are Base. They're pretty much keeping Base alive, right? Obviously Base is going to do some other things. They have to push a lot of things, but we're not talking about Base as of right now. But it is very impressive to see how much is running through virtual protocol for Base, right? Not only that, they have surpassed $250 million in agent volume on Robinhood chain. Nearly half of Base's agentic activity is running through virtuals as well. They have been shipping, so I'm excited for essentially what virtuals has been doing. BitTensor Tau is the obvious bet when it comes down to AI as a whole, as an entire whole, right? Not AI agents, not robotics, everything within AI, right? So I can see why SI always loves BitTensor, because it's the clear AI play. Under $200 at a $1.8 billion market cap here. I want this to come down lower. If it can come down lower, we can add a sizable bag to this as of right now. Of course, there's been some like FUD that always goes around with BitTensor, talking about is it decentralized, centralized, things like that. There's always conversations around it. But one thing that is clear is institutions love BitTensor, from like, Chamath to Jensen Wong from NVIDIA, to some other guys, like the one guy from All In Podcast. He loves BitTensor. They recently announced Root Reborn, a new market for optimizing Tau yields across BitTensor. These guys are honestly building, and it's something I feel like you can't miss out on if you really wanted to bet on AI as an entire whole and not just take, portions or sectors of the AI basket. You can definitely just bet on AI with BitTensor Tau. It is just that simple. Next is pretty simple. We have Kite here. Now Kite, as you guys already know, we love Kite on our channel here, but we have highlighted multiple times that the FDV to market cap isn't something we're happy about. Right now, it is down 20% from its all-time highs. Max, nothing crazy, right? It's at 9 cents, below 10 cents. It had a nice little run up here to like about 20-30 cents or so, right? But that overhang, like just below 5x here, is something that is very heavy. And I had to bring it to you guys. As you guys know, the cliff, the vesting for these projects for teams starts in February. For the investors, also start in February, right? This is the red flag I've been talking about as of right now. Once this cliff starts, hopefully the bull hasn't, obviously the bull hasn't fully started, but during this time, there's going to be a lot of overhang during the bull market. So seeing how this will play out with the sell pressure will be interesting to see, especially as these guys continue to which is clear to see that they are shipping pretty much crazy right now. They have a season 2 of a trading campaign going on where each agent was given 0.1 ETH and competed for a share of 10k, right? The Kite side event extended to Base, and they also have a crazy amount of growth for their Kite agent passport, 158%. As you guys can see, this has been a pretty good growth in their Kite agent passport. I honestly believe Kite has a lot of potential. I just don't like the overhang of the supply that is going to be coming out very soon here. That is something that we have to be worried about, right? But that is the video for you guys. I want to know what you guys think about this, man. And let me know, how are you guys feeling about the agentic economy? What is your favorite AI agent plays in the comment section down below? And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We on that road to 30k subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.